Shows that I am live. I just got through watching Rat Black 56 video about a top 10 favorites, valuable or whatever, and figured I would show some of my stuff that they may not be valuable because I never look at value, but it's some of my favorite collectibles from Hot Wheels. I'm going to start out with number 10, which is probably one of my favorite drag buses, the Fishosaurus. And Vanderkamps. And coming out with number 9, probably my favorite highway hauler was the RLC. This one has got some damage to it, where I used to play with this thing back in the day. So that's my favorite hauler from the RLC club. And also from Jones Soda, I love the van. I love the vans. That's number 8. Also, this was from the HWC Super Van. I grabbed a few of those from back in the day. And my number 6 favorite would have to be, this is I think last year's RLC car. It's the Nissan Skyline. I think, yeah, the hood does open on this. Look at a sector over there for a second. While I get this hood open. There we go. Huh? As you can see. Okay. And probably my number 5 favorite was from a few years ago, the RLC 67 Camaro. It does have the opening hood, which I think is just chrome, yeah. Also, well, this pops off from Hot Wheels Collectors Club. You gotta love it. This was actually a gift from my dad. And another gift from him. It's from the Hot Wheels Redline Club. And everybody knows my favorite vehicle slash and in real life is the Challenger. This is from the Real Rider set. 2-pack. It's supposed to come with a 70 Challenger, but they made a mistake and put 2 of these 2010s in there. Let me see if there's HW Central. Hey, how you doing? Rat Black, what's up? Porter Fortnite Kid. Porter Fortnite Kid. And also from, I think this year was or it might have been last year, I can't remember. It's the pink RLC Charger. And also the gasser to go with it. And those are probably my favorites. Also, I did a trade with a Instagram friend or no, not a trade. I did a win. I had a. He did a giveaway. I'm sorry, and I won the giveaway, which was the Super Treasure Hunt. I wanted to talk about this. First time that Hot Wheels has used the Super where they did not do the Real Rider tires. They did the Neo Classics. And I don't know. Let me take it out of this Protecto. But yeah. This thing was, when I first heard that they was going to do this, I was like, it's about time, because I've always wanted Hot Wheels to do away with the Real Riders for the Supers. Do the, because I like the Neo Classics. I mean, they're my favorite. You know, they're a flashback of the originals. And as you can see, there is the gold flame right there. It is the Super. But there's a lot of people that say they don't like it. They don't like it. Well, to be honest with you, if you're a true Hot Wheel collector, you know what this car represents. And you know what these wheels represents. And I was really looking forward. I heard about this last year, that they was going to do this, and not sure if they're going to do it on all of them, but I think it might be just this one, since it is the Mattel design, you know, like for that one vehicle. But I think it would be super cool if they did it to all of them. And, or at least do like they did the, I don't know if you guys remember a series that used to be called the Real Rider series, where they, one month they'd come out with have the Real Rider tires, then the next batch would be the Red Liners. It's where it was basically wheels like this. I think every other Super they should do that. Or just put all of these on the realistic cars, you know, and put the rubber tires on the, you know, fantasy models. But yeah, here is all of my, you know, not really the top of the top line favorites. Whoops, not too far. But some of my favorites. And I wanted to show that Super that I won on Instagram. And I pulled this bad boy out of my attic. And I think it's from 1977, I think. I think it's called, not Teetotaler. What is this thing called? I can't remember. Yeah, Teetotaler. That's right. But it is just got one little nick right there. It was wrapped up in some tissue. But yeah, I got a bunch of like older. I did an Instagram video showing a couple of the Tootsie toys I had. So if you haven't seen my Instagram, where I showed, I think, this and a couple of the Tootsie toys and other stuff. But yeah, sorry about the action figures in the background. I got a video going up on Instagram with these two. That's a Sector, and that's the new release of the Biker Mice from Mars. But yeah, that Teetotaler, I got a lot of memories with that. It started going my favorites, but the only reason why it's would be my favorite because I've had it, you know, the longest. I think I was 2 years old whenever I got that. as a gift from my parents. But yeah, I had a couple people back when my old channel, when I showed this, didn't know what it was from, and it's from the Joneses bottle company. You know how Hot Wheels would they did this through the RLC or no HWC website, but before that you could get it at certain mail-ins, and I forget how I got that. To be honest with you, I think it might have I might have had to order it or something, but that was a few years ago, several years ago. But let me know in the comments section. What is your favorite? Like, here's another van. Like, I do collect a lot of vans. I collect, I just about got every um, drag bus. I've got every highway hauler there is, and a lot of those vehicles. The only one of these I'm missing is the, I think it was a Pop Culture release several years ago. But yeah, what do you think about Mattel doing the Neo Classic for the Super, the Custom Auto? But yeah, thanks, Rat Black, for doing your top 10 favorite. I might have a couple extra in here I threw in, like that Super I was wanting to talk about. And yeah, I thought I would do a quick video since I got a couple hours of free time. And yeah. Uh-oh. Well, that's a sign for me to go, guys. I got an old lady calling me in. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.